Hello, everybody. I am 3 minutes late. I am sorry. This is my lunchtime, so I was trying to scarf down as much food. Cold water. Happy Friday. It is a beautiful day outside today. It's like 69 degrees, sunny. It's gorgeous. Come on in, come on in. Oh, let's get started. We have 1 whole hour, guys. 1 whole hour. Hi, Christina. Happy Friday, Angela. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Hi, Kalinda. Come on in, guys. Happy Friday. So good to see you guys. I feel like we ain't talked in 2 days. Look. Look, and now here I go messing up everything. Let me put this back up here. My bad. Let me know if you guys can still hear me. Hopefully I didn't mess nothing up. If we're good, let me know. Okay. Whew, happy Friday, guys. So we have 1 whole hour. So as you guys know, we're gonna do housekeeping first. Okay, great. Thank you, Kalinda. So our housekeeping is literally, I've been getting all of you guys submitting your accounts for the free audit. So I just want to say thank you. It takes so much courage for you guys to want to have your accounts audited and recorded and used as content. So I just want to say thank you for that, because you don't have to do that. And I got a lot of people. So I just want to say thank you. That is still open. If you wanted to still submit your account to get a free audit, that's still available. You just send me over everything via email. All of the information can be found under the community tab on YouTube. I'm so glad. Thank you, influencer shoppable videos. Thank you. So if you want a free audit, everything's still open until this Sunday. After Sunday, I have to pick the people so that way I can record the video. And the video is going to air on March 18th because I film a week before. Like the videos you guys are getting next week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, they were filmed last week. So I think that's it for the free audits. The next thing was, you guys were saying that you wanted to do, you needed videos in regards to editing. So I want us to do a poll. I'm gonna put a poll up in the community, okay? I'm so glad to have you here, Ron and Raymond. I'm gonna put a poll up in the community because all of next week's videos are already filmed. The week after that, I haven't started filming. And you guys have been asking for an editing video. And I've been trying to think about how to show, what's the best way to show you so that you really get all the information. Do I do a video? Should we do a webinar? Shoot, like a live webinar? And then is it editing? Like, what do you feel as if your struggles are? Like, what are some of the things that you guys are struggling with when it comes to TikTok Shop? Is it the research portion? The portion of you having to figure out, I had one guy, was it on Monday in our live or Monday in the premiere? He was like, I don't do no research. I just film videos. So are you struggling with the research portion? Are you struggling with coming up with a video that's gonna have a specific target audience? I think that I've noticed that a lot of people are making videos, but you're not targeting anybody. And so if they're scrolling, if you're not speaking to those people, why would I stop and watch your video and then buy? How to be viral. Okay, well, that's a good one, Ron. I would say some of those things that you need to be viral are in my video, the top 8 strategies that I'm using. Those have been working consistently, especially the controversial portion and using the comment bubbles. And then, of course, you guys has said that you guys need editing. So I'm gonna do a poll because I just want to make sure the next pieces of content that come out are exactly what you guys need and not what I want to make you guys, because I have a tendency to do that. I want to create this video and y'all probably like, girl, we didn't even ask for this, you know. So that'll be the next thing. Let's see, how to make sure your shop is set up correctly. That's a good one, because you know what, we have not done any of the back end stuff like the stats, what to look at when you're looking at stats, when a video, because it tells you if your account is in good standing, it tells you if a video is doing well or could do better. The engagement piece, I think that'll be a great video too. I struggle with being in a camera and fear I won't keep their attention. So Christina, let's talk about that, because I'm not sure if you were on the last couple of lives where someone asked me, how did I overcome my fear? And I was like, I got desperate. Like, I was that broke. It was like, okay, either you're gonna be broke and afraid, or just afraid but not broke. And I chose that one. Now, I didn't choose it overnight, Christina. It took me almost 9 months to finally pull the trigger and get on camera. I kept dragging my feet, kept making excuses. I was afraid of what people were going to think about me. And so I pulled the trigger after 9 months, and I made $3,000 my first month. This is back in 2019. And after I made that $3,000, Christina, I was so mad at myself. Like, I cried, because I'm thinking, my son, I was a single mom at the time, we needed that money. Like, it wasn't a want, like, I just want to be rich. No, I needed the money. Was getting no financial aid, was getting no financial support, like no child support. It was just me and my job and a 10-year-old. And I sat back, I got paid after the first month, and I'm thinking, I robbed my son of 9 months of possible just living decent. You know, at this point, Christina, I would get off work at 5 o'clock and I would go to friends and family houses. You know, 5 o'clock people are usually eating dinner, just so my son could have a meal. Even if I didn't eat, he would be able to eat, because who's going to tell a kid no when they said I'm hungry and they were already eating dinner anyway, right? These are the things I did for those 9 months, Christina. So I know you said that you're afraid, but you have to get over your fear. The best things in life are on the other side of that fear. What are you really afraid of, other than what people are going to say? And they're not paying your bills. And then you said, I'm afraid that you won't keep their attention. Go look at my videos on my page, Christina. There's so many videos that flop. I don't know the numbers or the statistics, but there's a video that tells you how many balls Michael Jordan missed. He missed tons, and yet he is one of the greatest. So you shouldn't fear that you're not going to be able to keep their attention. Honestly, that will show you where you need to work. You know, like when a video flops for me, it's a win, because it tells me, okay, I can sit back and say, you wanted to show that angle. Obviously, it didn't work for them. So let's do this. It helps me pivot. It helps me be able to come up with a better idea or the next idea. And that one may not work. If we look at my TikTok shop, it took me, I think on the last live, we talked about it. It took me 75 days for one of the accounts to go viral. And that was a total of 13, 23, 45 videos, Christina, before one actually went viral. What if I would have stopped my first month when I only made $200, posted 13 videos, and some of them made no money, no engagement? I had 0 followers when I started. You have to let go of that fear, because it's just keeping you paralyzed. Not trying to preach to y'all, but I always say this. The Bible says that the enemy comes like a roaring lion. I heard a sermon once that said, for some of the prey, when a lion roars, it instills so much fear in that prey, it becomes paralyzed. You're letting your fear just paralyze you to not doing anything. And that, at the end of the day, is just a trick of the enemy. You have to mentally overcome that. Do I still get afraid? Yes. I just ignore it now, though, girl. Literally. I'm usually always afraid. Definitely nervous. And I just ignore it. Special example, when you guys come on here live, I'll be on here for like 3 minutes before y'all come. I'm like, dang, ain't nobody coming. It's been 3 minutes. Ain't no, it's gonna be just me talking to myself. And guess what? If nobody showed up, Christina, I would still record this live. I would still talk as if people are here, because once I'm done with this video, it's gonna post to my page, and people, someone will find it, right? So you can't let fear rob you. You can't. Okay, so let me see. I just been talking. See what you did, Christina? Okay. Webinar. Yes, I'm thinking that too. I'm not sure if you guys have seen my I have a UGC webinar that I sell. It was 5 hours long. We were on the webinar for 5 hours. And I wanted to make sure it was very intimate. It was only supposed to be 20 people, and then people were like, please let me in. So it went to like 40 people, but we were on there for 5 hours, and that way I could show beginning to end everything to do for UGC, but also it allowed them the opportunity just to ask all of their questions. Okay, do a green screen. So in the video, just so you guys know, if you guys need that green screen, I'm looking at my videos now. It's, if you watch the video, where is the video, Lord? My top 8 strategies from 3 weeks ago. At the end of that video, I show you how to do a green screen. Let me know if you've seen that one, because that might help you. If you've seen that one and you're still lost, say, I've seen it, I'm still lost, that didn't work. But if you haven't seen it, go check it out, because we do a green screen. Yes, Gia, I'm glad that's what you needed to hear. Trust me, tired of the brokenness, but I'm too broken to be afraid. Yes, Anonymous, I had $1,200 out in payday loans. Like, that's how broke I was. I was robbing Peter to pay Paul, Tom, Dick, and Harry every 2 weeks. It was a cycle that just would not end. And so after 9 months, I pulled the trigger, and I just sat back and like, I let 9 months go by of letting people who don't know me, who don't pay my bills, control me. That's what it is. They're controlling you. Okay. To do reviews, however, my products aren't showing up on my TikTok showcase. So Genovia, that's normal. So if you have a TikTok shop that you set up and you had less than 5,000 followers when you set it up, your showcase is not going to show to the world. Like, I will never be able to see your showcase. Only you can see your showcase. If you have a TikTok shop that you set up and you had more than 5,000 followers, your showcase will be shown to the world. That is something that TikTok does. I don't know why they do it. So I have 2 TikTok shops. One of them had 20,000 when I started, so that showcase is shown to the world. And then the one I started with 0 followers, that showcase, even though now I have 7,000 followers, I don't believe anyone can actually still see the showcase. No, they can see the showcase now that I have 7,000 followers, but I can't pin more than one item. It's the weirdest thing. I still can't pin more than one item. On the other one that had 20,000 when I started, I could pin, I think, like 10 or 12 items, but not on the other one. I receive it, One Swipe Lifestyle. Do I need Shopify store in order to add products to TikTok shop? By the way, I have a Shopify account, but Shopify is okay. So Myra, it sounds like you're a seller. And so I don't have much information from the seller side because I have not sold any of my own products. So I cannot answer that. I'm sorry. So Ron and Raymond, I would say, in regards to how many videos do you post per day, 3 to 4 will be great. Not gonna lie to you. But I always tell you guys, consistency is better than quantity. So if you were like, if I do 3 to 4, Crystal, I'm gonna be inconsistent because I'm gonna burn out, I can't do it. I would say then give me 1 video a day, but just make it every day. When you come to TikTok shop, consistency is better than quantity, but quantity plays a huge role because it's a numbers game, right? It's like the more you roll the dice, the greater chance you get of hitting that number. Thank you, Miss Pierre. How to make a video and don't get violation. This is a good one. I want to say I cover the violations, but I can't remember which TikTok video it is. But we do cover that. Yes, I'm live. We dance. No one is watching. Yes, I love that. I love that, girl. I'm sitting here nodding. You're so right. I appreciate you. I appreciate you too for being here, Christina. You got this. Trust me. Like, then people ain't gonna pay them bills. What's the worst they gonna say? It's the sad part is this. I thought the reason my 9 months of me not doing it, I was like, people gonna think I'm broke, but I was like, and you are like, what? Why do you care if people? It's your truth. And we get to the point in society where we just hide our truths. It's like if you embrace, if this me talking to myself, if I would have embraced my truth that I was broke, no one could have used it against me to hurt me, you know? And I think it's like we live these false, fake, pretense lives where we let people believe what they want to believe. And so now when they believe something different or something like you're broke, you're like, oh no, I don't want them to think that of me. But that was my truth. And it's like it took me embracing and saying, you are broke. You do have a money management problem for me to be able to say, okay, I can now heal this area of my life. And by doing so, I hired a budget coach. I talked to so many different women, and you get to see that there's a lot of women that are just like you who struggle with money and everything else. And then it built me a community, right? But if I would have kept it to myself, I would have just still been in my head thinking that everyone's going to think I'm broke. Once that you can post a video and then no views. Nicole, that's a good question. I really feel like this last couple of weeks, TikTok Shop has definitely been more throttled than anything. Um, I think that at the end of the day, if a video doesn't take off right away, like when I say take off, I'm talking about get a couple of views right away, then it's gonna hurt the chances of it getting views a little bit later. So let's say I post a video and within the first 3 minutes I get no view, no one viewed it or liked it. The algorithm isn't gonna push it out any further. So now it's gonna be 10 minutes by, maybe I get 1 or 2 views. So I think that plays a role. Getting those immediate views and likes is gonna really depend on your hook. We talk about the hook in maybe the top 8 strategies, the video, the top 8 strategies. We talk about the hook. It's so important. I covered the hook on my UGC webinar, the 5-hour UGC webinar that I sell. That's one of the reasons why I've been successful with TikTok Shop is because I come from UGC. I make UGC videos for brands. So being able to master hooks, I even have a hook video on my YouTube. So on my YouTube channel, I talk about the top UGC hooks. UGC and TikTok Shop are one and the same. They're the exact same thing. You're creating UGC style videos, but for TikTok Shop. So being able to get views, you're going to have to stop people in their tracks. You do that with a hook. An engaging hook will cause people to stop. Is it too late to do the TikTok Shop being that they're banned? I don't think that it's too late. Ocean Vibes Reality. I don't think it's ever too late to get money. Let me say that. Like, if it gets banned, let's say next week, at least this week I made $3,000, right? Like, you can't put unless they're banning it in 3 minutes. It's always a good time to get money. So I would say I don't think it's ever too late to financially set yourself free. Should I skip the basic info, dab tax info, or should I complete it? I also got a notification about them possibly banning TikTok. So Keisha, I will say this in regards to the tax information. So originally when you were setting it up, you definitely didn't have to put it in right away. People have been emailing me and messaging me saying that they can't even move further without putting that tax information in. If that's the case for you, then you definitely want to put that tax information in. Yes, I did get the notification that supposedly they're going to ban TikTok and so forth. So at this point, we're just waiting to see what happens. you know, but I'm going to keep riding the wave until I wake up and it says, you know, you can't ride this wave no more. I'm a seller with 0 followers, no Shopify needed. Thank you, Anonymous. Yes, I am a seller. Thanks anyway. Okay, perfect. And question, do you guys want to see more seller videos? I don't have much content, but I work with a lot of brands and a lot of agencies. And so one lady asked me one time, she was like, how can I get more people to sell my product? And so we were talking about just different ways for sellers to be able to get more people to, uh, so, oh my goodness, I'm thinking of every word within the word I want. Getting more people to be affiliates. Good Lord. What if I select 7 items to make videos as an affiliate? Can you guide me with item selection? What is the most important thing? That's a good question. So the first thing I look at Laugh More is I look to see first and foremost, is the product viral? We talk about this in all of my TikTok shop videos on my YouTube. Viral products are easier to go viral for you because they're already trending. So that's the first thing I would look at for each of those 7 products is, are they viral? The next thing I look at is how many do they have in stock? If they don't have thousands in stock, when I say thousands, I'm talking about 10, 15, 30,000. Anything less than 5 is a no. I don't want it, because if your video goes viral, Laugh More, and you sell that product out because it only had 3,000 in stock, now you have a viral video that's not getting you paid anymore. So I would look to see if the product is viral, how many they have in stock. Back in the days, or should I say a couple of months ago, those will be my top 2. My next one nowadays is trying to make the content, or making sure the product can fit into my niche that I don't have. I don't have a niche, so I hate to say my niche, but my everyday content. A couple of months ago, that wasn't the case. I wanted to make sure I had as much data as possible for you guys, and so I just made videos, which was great. But now I don't want to spam my people with a video about a water bottle today, a video about a microphone tomorrow, the video about a mouse. Like, that's not what I want to do, right? I did it for 2 months or 3 months just to get the data for you guys. And now I'm trying to make sure I pick products that are viral, have lots in stock, but also just fit within my normal routine. I have a video that I'm going to post, if not today, tomorrow, and it's about magnesium. I got a product, some magnesium, and I use magnesium. I use it every night. I was already using it before I got this product. I got their version of the product and it's good. And I've been using it for, if not a week, 2 weeks. I love it. And so now when I make the content, it's going to fit naturally into my content. Those will be the top 3 things that I will guide you on Laugh More, is virality of the product, how many are in stock, and can you make it fit into what you already have going on? Because when you look at the video from Monday that I posted on YouTube, the one thing that made them go viral is that they didn't sell you anything. They were talking to you like it was an educational video, or you were their homegirl. There was no sells anything. And the way you do that is by having products that fit your everyday life. Okay, so I started with 0 followers. I'm just gonna make videos, post them, and see what happens. Hopefully I get some commissions. I love it, Genovia. That's what I did. I did that for the first 3 months on 2 different platforms. I just started posting the videos. Every month I changed up little differences, and I do talk about that in each of the TikTok shop videos that I posted, because of course Insanity is doing the same thing, expecting a different result. So I made sure to change things up that just wasn't working or causing me to get violations. So green screen won't give me a violation. No, Anonymous. I keep hearing people say that their green screen might get, no one has said that they got a violation from green screen. I have not heard that. I keep hearing people say TikTok shop said they will give you one. I think what people are interpreting is not having the product on screen. I've gotten a violation for responding to a comment bubble and not having the product on screen. Since then, I make sure that if I don't physically have the product in all parts of the video, no more than 15 seconds, and that's the max I'll record without a product. Usually the video has a green screen of some part of the product. Let's go here. I'll go here and show you guys. Let me go into my TikTok. Let me turn this around. Hold on. Come on, iPad. Do what you're supposed to do. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys this. Let me turn this around. Man, this thing is, okay. There we go. I think it's on there. Okay, let me show you guys this. So Anonymous, this video here, I do not own this product. I don't have it. But what I did was I was very intentional about having that image throughout the video. There's maybe a scene, like I said, no more than 15 seconds that I don't have it shown. But let me turn this down. Comments like this tell me. But so look, the product isn't there yet. And then, so it's about, like I said, about 15 seconds. And then there it goes. I make sure not to go past 15 seconds without having an image of the product. So I have not had any violations whatsoever with using a green screen because I'm making sure that the product is throughout the video. I think people have been getting dinged because they have not been having the product in the video, and they're saying, "Oh, you can't use a green screen." No, you can't have a video that doesn't have a product. This has a product. It's just a virtual one. Okay. I am from California. If you do green screen with the product in the background, you shouldn't get a violation because technically the product is in the video. Yes, that's perfect. Is your webinar a step-by-step course where you can purchase it? So there's a link, I want to say in my bio. I don't want to lie to you, girl. I don't know where the links are at. Let me see. Let me go to my home before I lie to you. Is there links here? Lord, there's no links here. Oh yes, no, there's a link. On my home, there's a link. My stand store is there. And there's a link to my 5-hour UGC webinar. It's a bestseller. If anyone here has it, they can let you know. It was a top seller. It's amazing. It's a step-by-step course. Yes, actually it is. And it's not, well, let me say yes and no. So it's a webinar. It's actually, I recorded the webinar and we go through a PowerPoint presentation, but we do hands-on. So for example, we walk through an actual brand asking you to create a video. The brand tells you how much they want to pay you. They want you to create a video. From there, after we got the information from the email that we had to create a video, from there, we walk through the research portion. I walk them through what to do. Then from there, we walk through creating a script, right? This is something that you don't have to do for UGC. I mean, you don't have to do for TikTok Shop, but it is something that I tend to do from time to time. Like for example, this week, I didn't have many sales. I'm still making about $200 to $300 a day with TikTok Shop, but I did not get a viral video this whole week. And so I just told you guys I have a video coming with the magnesium. Before I got on this live, I was filming it. And while I was filming it, I had a script because I felt like for me not to have a viral video, maybe they're finally at the point where they're like, she just throwing up anything because it works. And now that they're gonna make me work hard for it. I don't know if this is true or not. This is what my brain told me. So in the webinar, we walk through creating a script. And when I say walkthrough, I'm not creating it myself. Everyone on the webinar is giving me what they think should be the hook, what should be the body. After we create this long script, from there, I film it. I do the script that they created. I film it, I edit it. We go over different things, how to edit the video. It's all in the webinar. That's why it's 5 hours long. I answer every questions that come up. It's a very detailed webinar. Hey guys, I just wanted to share. Please don't be afraid to go live. Every day an average. So I went live, Dom Lovely, and I made no money. I'm gonna try it again, Dom Lovely, because you're the second person. My camera's so on. You're the second person that has said that. Now, mind you, I know that lives pay. I think I showed you guys this on the last live. I'm gonna show you again today. These people are making money on live. Let me bring this over to my big screen so you guys can see. Okay, let's look at this. I wanna show you guys something. This is live stream. Let me refresh it because this is data. This is from last week. Let me go here. Okay, I want you guys, let's go through. I'm gonna find a normal live though, because some of these people, they be doing lives for like this. This says that they were live for 70 hours. Who is doing that and why? But I know it's usually a business and they have people just come over and take over the lives. And the people that are filming are getting paid an hourly rate. So I want a regular person. Like, okay, we used him last time. I don't want to use him again. Give me somebody else. Give me a regular person, please. Regular me. Let's see. Come on. No, I don't want. Okay, let's see. 3 hours, 2 hours. Okay, let's see this 2 hour one here, just because it was 2 hours. So this person went live for 2 hours and they sold $24,000 worth of product. They sold these type of brownies. Sorry if you guys can't see my screen. I don't have my lights on. Let's click on this person to see who they are, what they do with their lives. They only have 7,000 followers. 7,000 followers. Now I want to see, I don't know if I can do it while you guys are on the phone. I want to see how much is the commission for them brownies. Let's see. Okay, I can. Okay, let's go look at this. Let's go together. I don't want this. Leave me alone. Okay, let's see. Let's go to manage product marketplace. Let's see. How much of them brownies making? Brownies. Damn brownies. There they go. So the brownies are $39 a piece for a pack. And you earn $4. So let's go back here. They sold $24,000. I'm gonna take that 24 over here into my calculator. Okay. Of course I don't have one readily up. Good Lord. My calculator's on my phone. I'm on my phone. Hold on, y'all. I want to find. Why don't the iPad have one? Let's see. Okay, here we go. So they did 24,000. Let's divide that into. It was $39.99. So let's just do $40. So he sold about 600 units. I'm gonna multiply that by 4 because that was the commission. He made $2,400 in 2 hours. He made almost $1,200 an hour. And he only has 7,000 followers. I don't know. I have not, maybe because I went live on my other account. I don't know. And I got 7,000 followers over there and nobody bought anything. The one thing I do love about Calo Data, guys, is you can watch a clip of the live. It'll give you a clip because I'm like, I think I'm gonna use this Sunday to really watch the lives. I'm gonna start jumping into people lives on here. I'm gonna come on the Calo Data and watch them, and then your girl gonna try to go live next week because I did about 30 minutes, 0 sales. So I don't know. So congrats to you, Dom Lovely, because I ain't made nothing on lives. Creators, hey Jam. Yes, UGC is the reason why, and it's, I hate to say easy, but that's why we're so successful with TikTok Shop, is because it's just UGC. I'm gonna have to try these lives. Affiliate is very good, but I'm not gonna lie. When you look at these stores, let's look at these. Look at this. When you look at these stores, let's not use Tarte because that's a big name. Guru Nanda made $1.2 million. This actually makes me feel good because I feel like my sales have been very low. Like I said, I'm making about 300 to 500 a day, but mostly 300. And a couple of weeks ago, they had made almost 3 million. So to see that they are going down and everyone is kind of going down, like this is low. The last couple of weeks, they've been up closer to 2 and 3 million. So it makes me feel good. Not just our numbers are being throttled, at least for TikTok Shop for commissions. The revenue for brands is kind of slowing up too, it looks like. So I don't know. I agree that affiliates are great, but them sellers is making millions. We ain't making millions. But we also don't have the hassle of shipping out products, customer service, or any of that. Okay, I started a shop using my business, and it's the first of third. It actually was not flagged. Okay, with violation rights. It's saying my page is not ready and showing I don't have at least 5,000. So Kim Q, yeah, they're starting every week. TikTok Shop is trying something new to try to get people to not be able to get through that workaround. Some people are still making it through every week. So it really just depends on TikTok Shop. But how they respond to it now this week is different than it was last week. Any specific times to post? So Anonymous, I noticed that for me, my posts that are posted early in the morning up until about 3 o'clock my time, Pacific Standard Time, do pretty well. My nighttime posts don't do as well, but every blue moon they have. I've had 2 videos where I posted at night. I close out of the app. That's another thing. I always close out of the app. I don't engage. I throw my post up and I get out of there. I let it do its thing. I came back 2 times. They went viral. But I've posted other nighttime videos and they did nothing. I get more virality during the day. What other content videos should one post other than products? That's a good question, Mally. Let me put this down. So, Mally, that's a great question. I really think it depends on you and what you want to showcase. So, for example, my page, where it's going this year is, can I show you let's see, because I have notes. I know everything, y'all. I have ADHD, so if I don't write it down, it don't happen. And I will forget. Let me see if I can show you those notes. What is this one? Let me see if I can find it. I was trying to, I just went into it, so. Okay, I don't see it on here. Oh, let me go here. Let me search this. Corporate. Perfect. Okay. So I'm going to turn this around to answer the question, what else should you post? It really depends on what you want your page to be about. I feel like my page has been all over the place. So this is what it's going to look like this year outside of product videos. It's going to look like First and foremost, I'm going to have a saying. So I'm going to start calling myself a corporate dropout. These are rough notes, just FYI. Any spelling grammars you see, just ignore 'em. A corporate dropout. So that way I can have a target audience of people that can relate to me. So I'm going to start showing realistic day in my lives. Okay. So that looks like, what does my everyday look like now that I am a corporate dropout? And I want to show so many different facets of it because people just think, oh, it's so great. You get to work from home. You sit in this office and you work and it's so great. Some days I don't want to use the words lonely, but alone. And sometimes being alone, you don't get your work done because you start going down a rabbit hole doing other stuff. Or you don't feel motivated to work. So showing just what a day in the life. I don't think I'm going to do much talking. I'm going to have some that have voiceovers and some are just going to be time stamped of what my whole day in the life looks like as a corporate dropout. From my wake up to my workouts to working to picking my son up from school and then becoming a full-time tutor for free. And then cooking dinner, right? And then family time. So that'll just be that. Those people who can relate to that will follow, because there are a lot of people who say, I love not having a job, but just trust and believe every day isn't just rainbows and sunshine. That's the overhead. That's going to be my overhead arching content because that is my life. Making content, making content that fits my life is the only content I can make because if I don't do that, it feels like work. It has to be something I'm already doing. For example, the magnesium video that's going to come out, I was going to drink it anyway. I just turned the camera on, right? So that's the first overhead arching. Then I'm going to have two relatable pieces of content so people can fall in love with me. The overhead arching is just my truth. It's my life. It's today, another day in the life of a corporate dropout. This is what I'm dealing with. Me not wanting to work. Me having to go to a coffee shop to feel motivated. Me tackling this fucking, office. I'm not sure. Do y'all see my office? Do y'all see this? This is the truth. That is my life. So we moved in here, let's just say January 13th. And I have not done anything we moved to a third bedroom so I can have an office. I've done nothing. We just dumped everything in here. And so that's what I'm living out of. So this is my truth. So just another day of tackling that. So every day my goal is for like 30 minutes a day, just tackle one pile in this room. And then we'll have an episode where I'm actually decorating a room, but we ain't there yet. So that's the overhead arching. Then the two things that make people fall in love with me is going to be my Holy Girl Chronicles, where I talk about, I'm not sure if you guys see my TikTok, but I used to do Bible breakdowns where I would read the Bible and then put it in layman's terms, like I'm talking to a homegirl. People love those. I used to call it Bible Talk, or I think it was Bible Talk. I think it was Bible Talk. And it did really well. It's just, again, I had so much going on. I'm like, do I want to be a UGC coach? I want to do this. I'm like, you know what? I don't want to be a coach to anybody. I just want to be me. So I'll do the Holy Girl Chronicles where we'll talk about Bible breakdowns. We'll talk about conversations with God because I do walks every morning. And when I do these walks, I'm just talking to God. I'll tell my friend, like, yeah, I heard God said this. And she's like, oh, that's good, girl. I'm like, why don't I record that to y'all? Like, y'all not gonna believe what God told me today. Like, I'll tell you, last week what he told me was, you still haven't learned your lesson. The lesson I learned from 2022 was, if you don't have the money to buy something, you don't need it. Period. I want you to be faithful over a few things so I can make you ruler over many. I can't make you a ruler until you manage and are faithful over the small. And the way that you show that you're faithful is stop buying things. Because I have a credit. Okay, I can put that on credit. You don't got the money to buy that. Now you got a credit card bill and you got to pay the credit card at the end of the month. Why are you doing this? If you don't have the money to buy, so That was me last week talking to God. And I said, okay, God, I hear you. Because I want so many different things. I want to decorate this office. I want to have a baby. I want to do all these different things. And we just paid for our Walt Disney World trip. And I'm like, you know what? That's it. I'm done. Pay for it in full. So why are you adding on other things? Like, that's the conversation. So those will be videos. And then we will have, and these are the pieces of content that people will fall in love with me for, because this is going to be so relatable, right? So I have the Holy Girl Chronicles. I have Happy and Healed, where I talk about healing after toxic relationships. One of the things I don't talk about much, I have dibbled and dabbled in, is being a married woman that always had a toxic relationship. This is my first normal, healthy relationship, and I'm 38 years old. We've been together for 5 years, but no one talks about or tells you how difficult and how hard it is to be with a healthy man after you have been with toxic men. I looked for books, I went to YouTube, like nothing was there. And it's like, I would like to talk about that, happy and healed. So we'll talk about relationships, healing, dating healthy men, loving yourself, because I think that all of this stems from the fact that I didn't love myself enough for me to even date the level of toxic that I was dating. Today I was driving, and I don't know what made me think about it. I was like, I think my husband is the second guy that I've dated with degrees. He's the only guy I've dated with 2 degrees. But and I've dated. And out of all of the men I've dated, only 2 went to college. And one of them went online. Like, where was your standards? This is the conversation I'm having to myself. So that's going to be the content for that. And then Healthy Gut Girl. That's the people who are trying to reverse their insulin resistance, balancing their hormones, and just taking life slow. The video that's going to come out about the magnesium, that I'm going to tag that product in for TikTok Shop, will fall within Healthy Gut Girl, because that's helping me reduce cortisol so I could take life slow and balance my hormones. That product ties right into that. I know I'm talking, but to answer that question, make content. The other type of content you should be content that represents you, Melly. That's the easiest way to make content. When you try to go out here and make, oh, she did a cooking video, I'ma do that too. It's gonna become work. I've recorded me making homemade enchiladas a couple of weeks ago or months ago, a lot of months ago, and it never got posted because I don't want to edit that. I don't want to edit it. It's in my. I have videos that I want to post. We took a road trip to San Jose in my Tesla, and I recorded how much it cost, the hotel, the bowling. We did a 24-hour trip, and I recorded everything. I don't want to edit that. I'm not a travel influencer. I can only give you content about my real life. That's it. That's the only way I'm gonna be able to show up consistently, is if I give you content about that. Now having the products fit into that's gold, because now my people won't feel as if I'm selling to them, because we talk about my gut and balancing my cortisol all day long. So when I tell you about magnesium and tag it, you don't feel like I'm being salesy. Okay. Let's see what I missed. Will all the topics be on one page? I don't think I understand that question. Healthy Gen X, will all the topics be on one page? Yes. Yes. So I'm going to have so it's going to be, my pillars are Corporate Dropout, Holy Girl Chronicles, Happy and Healed, and Healthy Gut Girl. 4 things. And each one, I'm saying it the way I'm saying it, because one of the things I notice is people that go viral, or not viral, people that blow up on TikTok and these platforms, they have their constant saying. Keith Lee was, and we're gonna rate it 1 through 10. What is Tabitha Brown? Hello there, hello there. And Cheryl says, if you can't have a blessed day, don't go mess it up, or you can't have a good day, don't go mess it up with someone else. That's my business. You see these people, they have these constant sayings. So as I talk about those 4 different pillars, I will call people corporate dropouts. I will call them welcome to Holy Girl Chronicles. I will talk about being happy and healed. I will talk about, and these are the sayings. So all of that content will fill into that, but I will be making sure I say those 4 things throughout the video so it becomes redundant in my sayings. So I have my overhead content, and then the 2 to 3 pieces of content that will make people fall in love with me as a person. How are you today? Did you tell someone that you love them? I definitely did. You can exchange your videos for things needed in office. Very true, Gia. And so, and that's what I've normally done. My bedroom is fully furnished from TikTok Shop. But I did charge for some of those. But I think what it is, Gia, in regards to the office, when I do that, it feels like work. And I've noticed that that's what makes me, I hate to say a bad creator, is no amount of money sometimes is good enough for my time. And sometimes when I get there, it's like it has to be something I truly enjoy. That's why I had no problem making a video about the magnesium, because it is, when I post the video, I'm gonna show you what my face looked like in January. So one of the side effects of having too much cortisone is it's called moon face, where your face is inflamed. And my face is technically still inflamed. If I'm gonna show a picture of what I looked like 2 years ago, picture from January, and then a picture which will be, of course, from now, and you'll see the difference. One of the things magnesium has helped me with is reducing all of that. So it didn't feel like I was working, because it is my truth. It is something I'm doing. It's something I've been using since December. And I can already start to see I have a jaw. Like in the picture I'm going to show you, this doesn't even exist. Like my neck and my face just run together. That's how swollen I got in the face from having too much cortisol in my body. And taking magnesium the inflammation is coming down. Like, your girl got a neck today. Like, oh, gracias, Jordan. I'm coming back. Are those pillars for you, YouTube channel, or your new TikTok or old TikTok? So that's going to be on my old TikTok page by Crystal Williams. And it's going to technically tie into YouTube, because right now you guys are getting TikTok shop videos, right? As I told you on my last live, the purpose of all of me becoming a full-time YouTuber is to create content about my life. So I think last month we posted one video, which was Holy Girl Habits. And so this month we are going to be posting how to balance your content creation and your 9 to 5. I'm like, what else are we posting? We are posting how I Bible study. We are posting, accountability. Me holding myself accountable and the lack of self-discipline. Because as much as I have health issues going on, I think a lot of what's going on is that I've lacked self-discipline, and I didn't used to be like this, and how I plan to reverse all of that. So all of these categories are going to be on TikTok, but they're technically going to be on YouTube as well. They're just going to be long form content. After I make my TikTok video, let's say I make a TikTok video about being a corporate dropout, day in the life of a corporate dropout. And I'm making this video about, my life today and yada, yada, yada. And maybe it's how I sit. Some days I just sit on the couch. I do nothing. And then I feel guilty that I did nothing. At the end of that TikTok, I'm going to go into how I have a full video on this on my YouTube channel. Because if I show you a glimpse of what it looks like in short form, it's going to always eventually start to link back to a long form video that you can actually relate to. Maybe it's the tips on what I did to be able to stop just waking up and sitting on the couch, twiddling my thumbs. Hey, budget treasures. Thank you so much, Rebecca. I am feeling good. I am not Muslim. I am Christian. Do you think? Okay. Yes, editing is my weakness too, Carol. I hate to say weakness. I'm just lazy, Carol. I don't like it. So I wouldn't call it a weakness. I realized I enjoy creating content. I'm that friend that when my friends are out, I'm like, let me get your pictures, girl. I like taking pictures. I like recording videos. That's what I enjoy. Anything outside of that is work. That's why when I had clients last year, it felt like work. That's why I don't want to exchange free content to furnish this office because it feels like work. And so I just like to record videos. That's it. That's the kind of content creator I am. And so, believe it or not, Carol, you'll see right here. What was I doing today? I was looking up virtual assistants that can do editing on phjobs.com because their rates are a little bit lower. Let me see if come on, mouse. Let me show you guys. Let me show you. Come on. Look at this guy right here. I'm gonna show you guys. I thought he had a good profile. Right here for $4 an hour. And he does editing. Right there. Bam. I know my weaknesses. And as much as I can edit, I don't like to. And so all of those pillars I just told you about, the corporate dropout, Holy Girl Chronicles, Happy and Healed, and Healthy Gut Girl, I can create the content all day long. I could put me in front of the camera. I love to do it. But I have so much footage in this phone and all of my different things that don't get edited. So I'm going to hire someone from the Philippines so it's affordable, $4 an hour, and give them maybe 2 to 3 hours of work a week. And that's what all of the videos you guys will start to see posted on TikTok Shop, or TikTok, period, will be edited by someone else, hopefully within the next 3 weeks. But what was that website? It is onlinejobs.ph. Onlinejobs.ph. You can find someone my editor is from the Philippines for YouTube. I found him on LinkedIn though. But his rate is so affordable, you know, because virtual assistants here in the States, I'm like, you want all my coins, you know, give me that $4 an hour. And that's pretty high because there's somebody that was like $2 an hour. My girl, and it works. The guy, my editor, he's on LinkedIn. We type more than anything. We did do a virtual meeting on a Zoom. Definitely a language, definitely a language difference, I should say barrier there, but we manage. And as long as we're writing stuff out, it works. And I'm okay with it. Okay. Okay. Fiverr be getting expensive, Juanita. Fiverr be getting up there. You're not gonna find nobody on Fiverr for $4 an hour that want full-time work. Like that's amazing. That they want to work 8 hours a day for you. And trying to figure out how you get all this video content, the right equipment. Okay, so let's see, Carol Ann. You have a couple of options. I will say this. To start easy, you can just use your phone. That's what we're on right now. We're on my cell phone. Okay. You can record your videos on your phone, but you want to get a phone that has a lot of space. I'm talking about at least 528 gigabytes, if not a terabyte. You want to get up there. You record on your phone, and you can edit on your phone. You can download CapCut. CapCut is CapCut. You can record the videos and edit the videos in CapCut, and then you upload from your phone. That is your first basic option. How many people are using that option? Let me know with a thumbs up if that's what you're doing. Okay, Carol Ann, that's option one. We're gonna get into more options. Anyone else doing that basic, recording on your phone, editing on your phone, and uploading from your phone? Okay, no one to say yes to that one. Okay, well, that's your first option, Carol. Okay, Your second one. Okay, Chris said that's the route he's going. And yes, you can record direct from the app as well, Carol. You can record straight from TikTok. I personally don't like it. I do it as a last resort. I like to be able to go into other softwares like CapCut because sometimes I feel like when I'm trying to cut in TikTok, it's not as clean. And then I like to add on different enhancements. I add on eyelashes, I add on makeup. Like I don't wear makeup every day. So I like to just film, Carol, and then add makeup in editing. So it looks like I have a whole beat face, but I don't. But we'll try it. I have 1 terabyte phone. Okay, that's good. Like tripods, lightnings, everything for me. Okay, so Carol, you're good. You got the space. So your next option is then, Carol, that's your first one. Your second option is if you wanted to film on something like this. This is what I filmed on today. This is my DJI Pocket 3. This allows me to film here, and then after I film there, I can put it onto my iPad because they have an app. Here's the video I filmed today using the iPad, using that camera, and this is the magnesium. So that's gonna go out. Here's my hook. Bam. You hear they actually click together and you hear a sound. So filmed on this, I'm gonna edit on this. I can edit in Final Cut Pro or on CapCut in here, and I can upload from here. This just gets me off of this phone because it's so small and everything else. So you have that option as well. Let's see here. Those are the biggest thing. I use natural light as much as possible. I do have a ring light here, but I prefer a box light. So that's gonna change up a box light. But honestly, Juanita, Carol, if you can use natural light, that will be the easiest thing. As long as you have the space, you can record and edit from your phone or an iPad. But yeah, those are the biggest things. The next biggest thing I would say is I use this. This goes with that camera I just showed you. I can also connect it to my cell phone. It's a microphone, but honestly, Carol, I use this more for YouTube than I do for TikTok. Oh yes, I'm about to be 40, right? I'll be 39 this year. It's something about working on this little bitty phone when I can work on iPad and then I can use my pencil to really just drag and drop certain things. I like it. So that I got it for Christmas just so I could get off my phone. So those are the basics for your videos. But if you don't have a good hook for the video, I'm gonna be honest, it's not gonna do that great. So that's good. Oh, thank you so much, Christina. If you don't have a good hook, that video is not going to do well anyway. So you want to make sure you're coming off with a good hook. I have hook videos on my YouTube, guys. I also have a UGC webinar that I walk you through how to create UGC videos. That's what TikTok Shop is. It's user-generated content videos that feel very natural. That's what's gonna make your video stand out. Yes, the hook is key. Thank you so much, Carol. But that was it for today, guys. We went past our time limit today. So just to recap, we are the free audits. If you wanted your account to have you, if you wanted an audit, everything, all of the information can be found on my YouTube community tab. Submit your information. I'm picking the finalists this Sunday. I'm recording on Monday. The video will air on 3/18. Next thing in the community tab, you're going to see a poll soon where we're going to vote on what do we want to see next when it comes to TikTok Shop. Do you want an editing video? Do you want a webinar? What do you guys need to take you guys to the next level? And then the third thing, we talked about this on the last live, we need a name for our tribe. We were talking about a couple of things on the last live. I would love for your input on. I want to make this a real community where I have people that show up every live, that comment on everything. I even said that going forward, I want to do once a month where we have giveaways, where we have our number one person in the group who's been commenting or giving feedback or just helping, where we just come together. I give you some of these products, I ship everything to you. But for us to do that, we really need to start coming up to one, a name, and then we have our lives already. But I'm thinking about either one, doing a broadcast on Instagram or Discord group, just so we can ping each other, so you guys can see what's working. You don't have to wait for the next video to know, okay, this is a viral product, jump on it. Or hey guys, I'm doing this week for self-care. All of that can be included. So that'll all be in the community tab. That's what's to come. We got to pick us a good name. What do you guys want to be addressed as, or called, should I say? And if you guys want the free audits. I hope today was helpful for you guys. I truly enjoy coming live on here and speaking with you guys. I thank you for your time. You guys be rocking with me for over an hour. Every time I come on here and you guys stay and stick it out past the hour, I just be like, okay, God, I see you. I see you. Because to give me your time, I am very grateful. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Ron and Raymond. I really appreciate it. I really do. And for each and every one of you guys for showing up. I love you guys too. Glenda, you girl, you always here too. That's what I'm saying. Things like that. Like, we gotta start having those giveaways and just those acknowledgments. I'm thinking about also doing shout outs at the beginning of the videos for the comments from the previous video, because you guys, y'all be there. Y'all be there. And y'all rocking with me, and I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you for always, showing up, but also just giving me a safe space to give you my truth and also listening to what I'm telling you. I thank you for receiving the information I'm giving you. You guys have a great day, a good weekend. I hope you guys are doing something fun this weekend. Okay, be safe. Don't do nothing I wouldn't do. I will see you guys on Monday. The video will be a premiere. And the video on Monday what is Monday's video? Good Lord. It is, how much I made from TikTok. I'm sorry, from YouTube. Since I went full time, it's been a whole month since I've been a full-time YouTuber. How much money did I actually make my first month as a full-time YouTuber? That'll be airing on Monday for you guys. And then I think Wednesday is balancing your 9 to 5 and content creation. A lot of people tell me they're inconsistent with their TikTok shop and UGC content because of their job. We're gonna talk about balancing. And then Friday is going to be a vlog of us getting ready to go to Disney World, since that's our next family trip. I hope you guys enjoy the content next week. I don't think we have any lives next week, but we'll have lives the following week. That'll be the 20th of March will be our next live, and we will be talking about the audits, because the audits go live on 3/18. We will have a live on 3/20, so we can kind of come together and talk about what you guys learned and if it was a good video for you guys. You guys have a great week. I will see you on the premieres, but next Monday. Have a great day, guys.